horror, suspense, romance. Wow, nice movie. Hi guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel, Movie Genius. Guys, you know what I do on this channel. I give reviews on movies, any genre of movie, any kind of movie. You can get it all on this channel. So if you are new on my channel, welcome my new subscribers. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, like my video, comment on my video, share my video, and tell me what you feel about my video. So just like the movie titled Ile Owo, the idea and the concept for me for this title, the brain, like what is behind this, the story behind this title is because Owo is a very wealthy man, and like he's called Owo in the village, and Ile Owo just seems like what is happening in Owo's house. That's like how I interpreted it. So Ile Owo is a movie about a young lady, a young nurse, Busola. Busola is a young nurse who has a fiancé, Lanre, always standing her up, does not really value their relationship, and she's just looking for someone to love her for who she is, and get married and start up a family. Her mother she's from a Christian home. Her mother, prayer warrior, always praying for her. And she kind of like find herself in a situation where she's wanted from a different realm. She's wanted to be used for something differently, which she didn't really perceive. Her mom perceived it, and her mom like tried everything she could, to prevent any harm to befall Busola, but a lot of things went on this movie. This movie firstly is a mystery movie, is a horror movie, it's quite a romantic movie, suspense filled. I love the way the movie started up, because obviously we already know that this was going to be a mystery movie, it was going to be a horror movie. So it started off showing us signs that there was this mysterious feeling, this suspense filled feeling that the movie started off. It started off flat, trying to put us in the mood that something could happen. You could get, like watching horror movies, you get to a point where something would happen, and you will shake, your body would shake because you feel the presence of something different happening. So the movie started off on that note, giving us that feeling that something could happen at any time, because it's a horror mysterious movie. The part of Baba Busola, of him being like part of the brain behind pushing Busola to go off with Tunji, like to start off a relationship with Tunji. There was something about his character that I couldn't really conclude, but just analyze, because one, we started with where we met him was I had like an injury in his leg. We didn't know what brought about the injury in his leg, but he was going through pains, and so something that I had lost faith in God. He didn't believe God was going to come true for him, and all of a sudden we see him soliloquizing to himself, which obviously we know is like from the whole spiritual realms, from the evil. So now, is a thing between, is he a selfish man that decided to trade his daughter for his wellness? That's like him getting healed and trading his daughter, or is a situation where he was possessed by the evil spirits based on the fact that he no longer believed in God, so it was more like an object being used. So it could be a two-way thing. It could be a situation where, and we didn't even get to find out at the end if probably like he felt bad for the decisions he took, or if he was possessed by the evil. The scene where we brought in Jola, and like where we saw Jola, it gave the movie a little different feeling, because already, like I said, the movie started off in a mysterious way. There was a lot of suspense, everything was sensitive. Busola's attitude, her character, everything like suspense, all of the things she was going through. There was a mystery, there was a suspenseful feel there. But with the introduction of Jola it changed the mood of the movie a bit, where like the excitement, my girl, you're going out, and trying to give us that lively feel, rather than we just being so enclosed in like a particular feel, which actually makes it. I love the twist at that point, because it's more like a twist. They changed the feeling of the movie to a bright feeling, even though we know it's a horror movie, but we shouldn't feel all of the mystery and all of the tension in all of the scenes. So Jola's scene coming in, brightening up the movie, made sense. Busola's character was calm, she was naive, she was confused. As she portrayed the character so well, she didn't know, she knew like it was love because she needed love, like she needed to get married. She felt like she had gotten to the age where she would get married, start of her family. And after Lanre's disappointment to her, she just needed love. And when she saw Tunji, it was just love at first sight for Tunji. And now that could even be a twisted turn, because to be a situation where, because already the evil had already appeared, like it was already within her. So it could be a situation of probably the evil being within her had already created that foundation that once she meets Tunji, she was going to have like an initial feeling for him. So that could also be a case. But aside that, she was naive. There were questions she didn't ask. There were things that Tunji did that she didn't bother to ask, and she was not very sensitive of those things. She was not observant of those things, which made sense. And the fact that she was quite desperate to get married made her overlook some things, made her blinded by certain things she was supposed to question. At least when Tunji appeared in the hospital, where did he come from? How did he know she was there? Like, there was no scene where we saw, okay, she called him and told him I couldn't make it up for tonight, but he appeared there. So there were things she didn't ask. It just shows that she was naive, desperate, and she was confused. She just needed someone to comfort her, and Tunji was just there at the right moment to do that. I love the fact that Mama Busola died. I love the fact that Mama Busola died. It's part of the movie. It's part of it. Things like this happen. I love the fact that they didn't really give us something that, oh yeah, she didn't die or something, even though her death was not even expected. I saw Baba Tunji carrying a pistol, and in my head I was like, is he going to really hit her? I was trying to convince myself, because I did not even see that coming in the movie, that she was going to leave off, she was going to go off of the her picture, she was going to be erased from the whole, she was going to be erased completely. I didn't see that coming. So that's why I said that Babsola's character, his attitude, it could be that it was possessed by, it was a tool for the evil spirit, or he was also a good man, which we didn't know, because we met him where he had an injury, so we didn't really see scenes of him before the injury, if he was actually a good person or not. The pastor scene, the church scene where the pastor was casting out evil, initially when we got to that scene, I felt really, the initial part, I felt really, are they trying to give us a fake pastor scene, you get, because we are quite familiar with scenes that would just be one funny scene they want to add in the movie. But I love the fact that later on they made him also see the evil spirit roaming around Busola, which actually made sense. That actually really made sense. I love the twist. They didn't give us a ridiculous pastor. Instead, they gave us a pastor that could also see, was not totally a fake pastor. The scene where they were hands on the wall, where Busola was trying to run for her life, where they were hands on the wall, and well, that scene, for me, I felt that scene would have looked more better. How they would have given us a scene where they were switching lights, where they were switching lights, and they are giving me switching lights scene, and they are giving me scenes where people are, where they are horror scenes where hands on the wall trying to touch you. It would have merged together. It would have made more sense rather than just putting the hands. That scene that particular scene would have had more weight if they were switching lights. For me, if they were switching lights, it would have brought about that scary feel, that horror feel, rather than just giving us this. And it was so easy for her to just pass. None of the hands tried to touch her, which would have done better. The scene was necessary, but it would have been portrayed in a better way, which would have put in that horror feel, that suspenseful feel in the movie. I feel the movie would have stopped in an open-ended way. They wouldn't have given us a scene where she was able to escape. I know, it is the holy oil that she drank that made her realize herself, made her not being able to be preyed on. But I felt they would have made it open-ended. They would have ended it in a way that it would be open-ended, and we would be the one to keep us in a situation where we'll have to go back, ponder and wonder what actually happened. Was she really killed? Was she really was she really like conquered, rather than giving us a scene where she escaped, and just felt like, because just felt like all of the whole Owo thing, the whole Owo family ritual thing just ended like that, which it was no. I know movies don't always have to have that ending that we want. Most times they should keep us in a situation where we try to assume or try to think, how is this movie going to end? But aside that, Ile Owo is actually a nice movie. The mystery makes sense, the suspense nice, the horror not so much, but I feel like the mystery was more. There was this feel that it gave in the movie where everything that was happening was suspicious. Like, why was this thing happening? You could feel the mystery. But I wouldn't say the horror. At getting close to the end, they tried to put in a lot of horror, putting a lot of giving us different kind of clashing scenes, trying to give us that horror feel. And the horror was nice. We are getting there. Like, then big ups. The horror was not so bad. We are getting there. So this movie, guys, I rate this movie 7/10. So I recommend you see Ile Owo if you want to watch it this weekend. Watch it next week. Great movie. You would enjoy it. You would really like it. I love the way the movie. I love the characters. I love the producers of this movie. They actually tried. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, like my video, comment on my video, share my video, tell me what you feel about my video, and please drop your comment on this video. Drop your comments in the comment section. And if you haven't seen my previous videos, the link of my previous videos on my pinned comment of this video. Please watch it and tell me what you feel about my video. So guys, I'm going to see you guys soon. Bye.